Hi everybody. So today I'm going to be talking about how to add Screencastify and use Screencastify to make screen recordings and videos that you can share with students. So start off with Screencastify. It is a Google Chrome extension, which just means it's added into your Google Chrome web browser. And what's really nice about it is it does screencasting very easily, and it connects directly with your Google Drive. So it's probably one of the easiest ones to use. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is go to the Screencastify website, and that's pretty straightforward. Just Google Screencastify and it'll take you there. And then you're going to come here to Add to Chrome. Once you click that blue button, it's going to take you to the Chrome Web Store where you can find all these extensions. And again, you're going to add it to Chrome. It's going to ask me one more time, are you sure you want to add that extension? I'm going to say, yes, I do, please. And then it's going to download. It's a pretty small file, doesn't take very long at all. And now it's going to add it up here. There it is. So now every time I open Google Chrome and I'm in this Google Chrome account, so this is my SQU account, I'm going to see this little pink button here, and that means that I've got Screencastify and I can take video recordings and audio recordings and screen recordings. So the first time I use it though, I need to set it up and give it some permissions. So again, Screencastify connects directly with your Google Drive, but it needs permission to do that. So all I need to do is come down here and click Sign In with Google. And if you're already signed in, again, to your Google account, it should go fairly quickly. It may ask you to sign in a couple more times, but just every time it asks, give it permission, say yes, yes, yes. I want to let it have access to my Google Drive. So the next thing it's going to ask for is permissions. So it needs permission to use your camera, microphone, and drawing and annotation tools. You just want to leave those checked because otherwise it's not really going to do you a whole lot of good. Now I've already set this up with this account, so it's actually going to skip this next bit here. All this step 3 is it's going to ask you, what do you do? So are you a teacher? Are you an educator? Are you a student? So just answer those questions. That's just some bio data that the company wants to know who's using your product. So again, I'm going to leave these permissions like that, and I'm going to say next. And now it's going to ask me one more time, are you sure? It might ask a third time. Again, if you're sure you want to let it use your microphone and camera, that's depending on your operating system and your computer. Sometimes a computer wants to make really, really, really sure before you let a third party use those recording devices. So anyway, here I am. On this page, there's lots of information and all, but I'm just going to show you how to use it really quickly because it's super easy. So anytime I want to make a screencast, I just come up here and I'm going to click that pink arrow, and it's going to give me this recording message box. And so the default settings is what I always leave it on, and that's that it's going to be recording what's on my desktop and only the microphone. Webcam only would be if I want a video of myself, which I don't. And browser tab it would just get what's going on up here. That's not what I want either. I want the whole desktop, and I want the microphone. You might have to come over here and select which microphone you want it to use. By default, this is doing my internal microphone, and that's the one that I want. If you are wanting to make a Screencastify on your CPS desktop, it's going to be challenging because those computers don't have internal microphones. So you'll either need to find an external microphone or make the screencast on your home laptop. Most laptops now have internal microphones, so you don't need anything else, but that could be something you need to look into. One more thing I want to point out before I show you how to record is that for the free version of Screencastify, there's a 5-minute limit per video. And I actually like this feature because I think videos for our students especially probably need to be 5 minutes or less, but that is something to think about while you're planning to make your videos, that you need to keep it into a tight 5. All right, so once I've got all that done, again, I don't want the webcam on. I'm just going to have the microphone and the desktop, and I'm going to click record. Then it's going to count down. Oh, sorry, forgot. Then you need to share your screen. So I have to select my screen and say share. Very easy. Now it's going to give me my countdown. Now it's starting to record. Down here, you can see there's some tools. There's a pause button, so if I need to pause the video for just a second and pause recording, there it goes. Maybe I need to take a drink of water or go look at something or get something on my screen pulled up, I can do that. I can stop the video entirely, or I can restart the recording. I can resume the recording. Some other things I have is I have a pointer, so I have highlight clicks. So that means if I do that, it's going to highlight it. Oops, I didn't actually want to start that video. I can also no highlight clicks, and this one's kind of fun. It's going to give me a little spotlight. Yep. So I'm going to go back to highlight clicks or turn all those off. I also have a pen down here so I can annotate on the screen, and then also an eraser if I don't like that annotation I just made. All right, so some fun things you can do. And let me go back to the pointer. You can change what tab you're on. You can go to a different screen. Oops, I was looking at some cookies. So you can go anywhere on your computer, to your desktop, to other places, and it's going to keep recording all of that. Then when you are ready to be done, all you have to do is click stop sharing. Then what's going to happen is it's going to open a new tab where it's saving your video into your Google Drive. So that's quite nice. I can come up here and I can change, I can give it a name, right? And I can edit the video if I want to, but I don't really do that much. There's some other things over here too. You can share it to your Google Classroom if you already have one of those set up, and you can publish it directly to YouTube from here as well. You can also download it, export it as an MP4, export the audio, or even make an animated GIF if you're into that sort of thing, right? So once it's all here and it's downloaded, when I come back over here to my Google Drive, now you can see I have a folder that says Screencastify. And when I open it, there's my video. So I can now share and use this video just like I would anything else in my Google Drive. So I can share it, I can add email addresses, I can get a shareable link, I can say people can copy, edit, view. I can, just like with any Google Drive document or product, I can change the settings on there, the privacy settings, right? And it embeds very nicely into Google Slides and Google Classroom, Google Sites, all of those things. All right, so that's pretty much Screencastify. It's really straightforward, it's very easy to use, and it's a great way to make short little videos to share with students, especially if you're trying to show them a new technology or talk them through a PowerPoint. I hope that was useful, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.